I got one more question.
Stop shitting yourself.
My headset needs to be plugged in, and then we can.
Oh, your head
start.
is so. Your head is huge.
I love it when it's not my PC's fault. It's my fuck ass Quest has that. Jesus.
All right.
Maybe you
we
should just
have-
hardwire it.
Our sheets and the dice website.
All right,
yes,
both
teacher.
of those open.
All right. Do we need to go over how dice rolls work? Or are we good?
We should be good.
Yeah, we should be good.
I can read my Google Doc. Yay! Okay.
Google Docky.
Google Docking. Alrighty. Salem, Massachusetts, a place with a long history of mysticism, history, and tragedy, long gone to the sands of time. Within modern era, the town of Salem still has a long sense of holding on to rich history of Salem and keeping the names alive of the ones lost within the witch trials of the 1600s. However, some of the faces and names have yet to be lost to time, nor as lost as the average kind might think. Unbeknownst to the average citizen or tourist of the coastal city of Essex County, there are more than just witches that go bump in the night within their city. A gang war between vampire sex and an ever-crumbling ivory tower is brewing, and someone has to be held responsible. Alrighty. I need Grim and Casey stickers on board.
Who stickers?
Yours and Casey's.
Oh, that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Whoa.
sometimes I think there's like a fog in here and it fucks it up.
There.
I didn't know we were supposed to set these as stickers.
I need to give you the optimized one. I'll send that to you while I read this.
That's close enough as
Wait.
we're gonna go.
It's fine on my end. It's fine. Don't worry. All right. So, Corvin and Angelo were brought to Salem. The reason why is their own. Whether they came here for their own volition or forced, it led them to a place called All Souls. The music was loud and the lights felt dull from the outside, yet bright like the sun you miss before your embrace. There is only one way into the brick building, away from the cool night air. That's through that door where the bouncer relays who is and is not allowed within All Souls. What would you like to do? Any of you, either of you, don't matter none. Because
Oopsies.
there are two people. There is a person next to you, each of you. You are next to each other. You don't know who each other are. You've never met each other before in your goddamn lives. Casey, you see this guy who does not look obviously dressed to be here. And Grim, you see somebody who looks your age but dressed like one of your students. And y'all know that you have to go in this building for whatever reason to meet whatever person, but there is a bouncer there and a bunch of humans around. What are you going to do? No answer is a stupid answer.
Can I jerk off in the corner?
No, you cannot go York in the corner.
So, coming into the club scene, knowing my way around these places, I bump into this snow life who looks obviously way too lost to be here in the first place. I go up to the bouncer, with full bravado, full of I'm the shit. Hey, do you have a list? Who cares? Let me in.
So you want to completely cut this line and go right up to the bouncer and be like, "Oi, let me the fuck in."
Absolutely.
All right. Give me 2 seconds. Where's my fucking cheat sheet? There it is. Give me a charisma plus persuasion with a difficulty of 2.
Charisma and persuasion. Dice
so-
pool. Dice pool is
So you would take your charisma pool, so whatever dots you have in that, and your Jesus. Whatever, however many dots of charisma plus however many dots you have in persuasion.
okay. And difficulty 2,
God.
hunger 1.
Damn it, I can see how y'all had struggled with this.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go, that'll do.
Failure.
Guys, keep the other stickers off the table. I know it's you two. You have
No,
like
it's not.
you have hun, that is your goober I made you.
No, it's not.
Put it on that orb over there.
Holy shit, large orb.
Guys,
Oh,
my sticker's
God.
floating.
I
My
can't
sticker's
play it
So,
on there.
how
I can't.
did you roll it? How many
I-
successes?
1 success.
1 success.
Overall failure.
Ooh. All right. And you didn't get hungry, right? And you added your hunger die, so that's you didn't
Yeah.
get hungrier. I don't think that'll do anything because you didn't have to rouse the blood for that. All right. So you go up to him, and what do you say to him?
I'm like, yo, what's on that list of yours? Actually, don't even tell me about that shit. Just let me in. I'm look fresh. I'm new to this town, but you know what? Fuck them rules. You don't really care about your job, right? Just let me in.
Look, man, I can't let you in. We have all these people. You're going to have to wait in line like everybody else. That's how this works. And he's like, please don't escalate this anymore, or we'll have cops called on you. He's being wicked polite and professional, but you can tell that he's having none of it. Corvin, Grim, Jingle Jam, get the keys.
Sorry.
Get the keys, Staccato.
I'm listening.
Get the keys.
Pay attention.
Jesus.
So you just watch this guy who looks about your age go up to the bouncer, who's obviously more imposing than both of you. Try to intimidate this bouncer into letting him in. Not happening. What would you like to do? Because you know you have to get in here for a purpose of your mistress, right? She told you to come here for something, for someone in here. And you're having an idea that this person's here for similar reasons. What would you like to do?
I have an idea. This could be in character. He would go up to the bouncer, putting his arm around this gentleman's arm, like body, putting like a friendly manner.
Which one,
As
the
he
bouncer
looks up to
or Angela?
Angela.
Okay.
As he
Hey, what the
pulls
fuck?
out a as he pulls out a badge that he would use for crime scenes.
Okay.
Well, excuse me, sir. As he talks to this bodyguard, excuse me, my friend here didn't mean to do all of this. We're just trying to get in here to investigate a certain suspicious action that we caught ear of.
Okay. So you want to try to convince this bouncer that, hey, we're allowed in here. I know this guy. He's not trying to give you any bad faith. That's what you're trying to do.
Yes.
Roll me a charisma and a persuasion.
I would look at
Are
my
you
sheet
gonna
real
riz up
quick.
the bouncer?
What's Sakato?
He's gonna try and riz up the bouncer.
Basically.
What would be persuasion under?
So charisma should be your attribute, and then in your skills there should be persuasion.
Alright. Okay, I got it.
Alright, and then make sure you have your hunger and a difficulty of 2.
Got it. Ooh, 1 success.
Ooh, alright. So, he goes, guys, listen, I know what you're trying to do, but you have to be in the back of the line. And then, as he says that, a pale white hand comes over the bouncer's shoulder, and a man comes up behind him in a black suit with black hair. Cameron, pay attention.
Jingle, jingle,
I
jingle,
am.
jingle.
You can put.
for me.
There you go. A black gloved hand comes up around the bouncer's shoulder. It seems it's not latex, but it's shiny as much, but not as rough looking as leather. And you can tell the hand is a little bit stiffer than it normally would move. Cam, what would you like to say to these 2 people that you know Blair is expecting?
Hey, it's okay, dude. These guys are with me.
All right, man. Whatever you say. Did the missus say to bring them?
Of course.
Alrighty. All right,
In
you
fact,
2.
she'd be very upset if these 2 weren't here.
Right. Okay. Yes, Mr. Sanasu. All right. You 2 can come in, and as you 2 are let in, obviously the other people in the line are pissed, like, oh, fuck you guys. Why do they get to get in? Brr, brr, brr. All right.
Hey, fuck y'all.
Those motherfuckers want the
Complaining
fast
shit.
pass.
These fuckers bought the fast pass. All right. Now let me get the music for this that I've been dying to put on for this. This will make at least Sakato and I very happy anyway. And maybe Cam. Hold on.
Okay, when your character comes, I'm not welcoming you.
The fuck
Damn
did
it,
I
I don't
do?
have Sakato's model anymore. Shit.
Alrighty.
Oh, let me
So,
raise this music.
yeah.
Damn,
Or
we're
Charlie
playing
Roulette.
buckshot roulette, just like in real life.
Well, this is how I imagine that the inside would look somewhat. So, alright. So, you 2 were allowed in. Sanasu let you in. Sanasu, you know that Blair was expecting these 2 for whatever reason that they were brought here to see them. They're here for something extremely important.
Alright, so you 2 on here for... Okay, so you 2 aren't really making a good impression immediately, but... She wants you to, so I'm bringing you guys over.
So you're gonna bring them upstairs?
This place looks cheap as shit.
You
Hey, I
you
worked
3
hard
are
for this
free to
place.
interact with each other however you like in character, by the way. Y'all are free to do whatever you like.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that much.
Not like I need your help.
I can still kick you out, you know.
Shut up.
Sanasu, you
I
want to
don't
bring them
think I
up to Miss Blair?
Very hesitant about bringing this one up, but yeah.
Well, you know that she needs them for something.
I know. I'm still bringing them up.
Alright, so Sanasu brings up you 2 to upstairs, like through a hallway that's off out through the club. You guys push through a couple of people, a lot of people, because it's all the way on the other side, and then up some stairs that are pretty rickety, pretty slender, feels like it's gonna fall beneath you, but it's an old place, so it's not like something that you don't expect. Up the stairs, and Sanasu opens the door to the office.
Hey,
He
Blair!
You open the door to the office. God damn it, this fucking fog, man. No,
Blair!
you open the door, and she's feeding on a person, just nipping at their neck, and she goes, Sanasu, sweetheart!
Blair!
And she shoves the person off like it's nothing, and goes, Sanasu, sweetheart!
Blair, this isn't time to be sucking people!
I'm sorry. I meant to leave you some, honey. I'm very sorry. Did you bring... There they are. And she wipes her lip and sits back at her desk chair, props her feet up on the desk, and goes, Mr. Angelo
Watch
and
out for
Mr.
T,
Corbin.
though. They're a little troublemaker. Well,
Excuse you?
Oh, I know about his rowdiness. Don't worry. It's like how you used to be. A little bit.
It wasn't
I
that
wasn't bald.
Oh, you two have been around
Next
the
time
block
I knew you
a
were gonna
little bit.
pull out a white hood.
Chipper folk, aren't we? Now, Mr. Angelo, Mr. Corvin, how are you two this evening?
Angelino.
Apologies, Mr. Angelino. Mr.
I'm
Corvin.
doing just fine, thank you. Thank you for asking.
Well, you two were brought here from one way or another, and y'all should know who I am, don't we?
Ain't got a single fucking clue who you are, bitch.
I'll be polite. Sanasu's getting very feisty when it comes to me, you know. I am the
Say
Baron.
bitch again. Those pants are going over your head.
I am
I'm
the
guessing
Baron.
that sucking goes more than one way, huh?
I am currently the Baron of Salem, and if your sires decided to tell you a thing or two, is I run the place, for now. In anarchy, anyway. And we have a huge problem that required me to outsource a couple of people from Louisiana and New York, apparently. Which is you two. And don't try to pull anything sly on me, especially you, Mr. Angelino. Your missus has told me plenty about you. Your missus has also told me you are very well behaved, Mr. Corbin. I hope you will hold to that.
I plan to hold that, thank you very much.
Wonderful. Now, I don't know how much you know too much about what's going on in Salem, but if you know anything about the lovely night city of Salem, is I'm not usually the person here. The old Baron has been diablerized some moons ago. We don't know why, we don't know who. However, if y'all would be so kind as to take a peek around while you are here, I hope y'all don't mind. And in return, you will all have a place to live. Sanasu will be in my stead, while I'm busy making sure everything here and everything under my territory is kept perfectly sound and safe.
Hold on. So, I just try to come down here to get some game, right? And now I'm expected to play detective? Yeah, that seems like a rigged fucking game.
Mr. Angelino, I know how it is with your sire. However, they reminded me that they assured me that you would know that you would be sent here to be a bit of a hand for me. Obviously, I know she promised you a couple of girls here and there and the other, but this would be plenty for
You
me.
might have skimmed a few details with the pillow talk and everything.
I lean over to Blair while they're talking. I don't know about this guy. I think he's a little too. I think he has too few bolts loose up there to be a detective.
We could use the feistiness here and there, can't we?
Well, that's what I'm here for.
That's why I'm telling you to go with them. To the place I told you about earlier. How does it sound?
Yes,
Will you guys
ma'am.
keep our territory pretty safe, and in return, you will have all the food that I can allow for both of you? I make sure that you are protected and no ivory tower run amucks come knocking down your door for your heads, because they are pretty feisty and really want to blame a diablerie on me and anybody who holds anarchy proudly at all.
Yeah, so this is literally blood for the Crips. Thought I know that shit up in New York.
Well, you will still get as much playtime as you prefer, Mr. Angelino, if that is what you were seeking so badly.
I'm
And
here
you
for my
guys get a
own
free place to
reasons.
stay, without any worry other than to come by and say hello to me once in a while, no?
Getting night ain't a good one.
What's an answer?
Nothing.
Okay. Do we think that's sound to you two men? Free place to stay, food. All in return is that you two come see me in a while and see what the Camarella's up to once in a blue moon.
That's
Yeah,
not
Do I get a house call or a booty call? Or will this one get jealous if it's the latter?
Just come say hello to me. Let me know if you guys see anything suspicious at all. No?
Fine.
We play good music here. I'll let you pick whatever you like. I know how much of a music fan you are, Mr. Angelino.
Feel like this place could use a bit of a fixer-upper.
Oh, we have
I
plenty.
pick out SpongeBob music occasionally.
As you can tell, I don't let Sanasu anywhere near my DJs.
You're shitting me, right?
As she's speaking to you, you notice this very weird air of comfort. It's not motherly, it's not maternal. It's comforting, but it also has that air of uncomfortableness, like being at you're in trouble for something, or you're in a medical office, but you know that she's not going to harm y'all in any way. So you can tell she means business, but she does have genuine care if you're willing to have this equal exchange with her. So, what do you two boys think? And you will have the company of my strongest boy that I have to protect you and to keep you two in check as well, if it means the same to you. I have a lovely mortuary
Like I
for you,
said,
by the
that's-
way, Mr. Corvin, if you need anything to sweeten the deal at all.
No, trust me, this sounds lovely enough. Why, thank you.
Appreciate it. Sound good, Mr. Angelino?
Shit, it's either this place or staying at a crack house. Guess you got yourself a deal.
Perfect. She gets up and she opens she has this almost like a locker, a metal locker behind her desk. Not too far, maybe a half a foot or two. And she opens it and you see a shadow of a red-haired petite male, and she throws him on the ground. Staccato. He is hog-tied. You see this guy. He is probably a little bit shorter than Blair, and Blair is pretty average women's height, 5'5", 5'6". This one's pretty short and pretty thin, and he is hog-tied, duct-taped. And
Oh, you brought up the midget for this.
oh, he's
Oh,
not
hell
a
no, they tied
midget.
up
This
the
is the
white boy.
runaway. I need someone to babysit him. I can't just keep him in there high and dry.
Well, this
She
is
Can we
get some leash for this
we
one?
get back on the farm.
She leans over and she rips the duct tape off of his mouth. Now, are we going to play nice, Mr. Paul?
Mr. Paul.
Your microphone is
Yeah.
not on.
Sorry, I was about to
Staccato,
talk,
turn
and then I
off
started
noise
dying.
suppression.
I mean, it would have worked.
Oh, we do not want that. Noise suppression is off. Hold on, let me just Yeah.
Wonderful. So, Paul, all you know is that you were running around. You got ended up in Salem for whatever reason. Last you knew, you were out in Braintree or Berkeley or something like that. And next thing you know, you're bagged and you've been thrown in a closet and you haven't eaten for a while. You're famished. And now you're just in some woman's closet and now you're hogtied on a carpet. Not the weirdest situation you've been in, but probably the weirdest.
I knew this would happen one day. Not like this.
Oh, hush up. I'm beyond that. Jeez.
Damn, so it's a freak show up in here, huh?
Oh. What's not a little fun without a little bit of rope? Wouldn't you know, Mr. Angelino? She hoists him up and
Kinky bitch.
on his feet is like, come on, Mr. Paul. Come say hello to your new friends for me, would you?
They're not my friends.
They are now! Especially while I'm here.
Fuck.
You will behave. So now, so you will keep an extra close eye on this one along with Mr. Angelino, won't you?
May I have a leash for this one?
No.
Whoa, buddy.
We don't need that many looks on us. Paul, you
Yeah,
feel
it's becoming pretty
you
normalized
feel a
around you.
blade near your wrist, but you don't feel it cut you, but you hear something go flick and you're able to move freely. However, you do feel something click up your spine, something hard and metal. Blair has a pistol to your spine.
Oh no!
And she leans up in your ear and goes, Mr. Paul, now you're going to play very nicely and not run off again, will you?
Me next.
The fuck?
Kinky bitch.
She's insane. Sakato, you haven't been a kindred for long, but you know that she is older than you, than she looks, and she's smarter than you, and probably stronger than you. And you also feel that weird air of uncomfortableness, yet kindness from her. But you know she's fucking crazy if she has a pistol to your back.
I repeat, me next.
What the fuck is wrong with
I
you?
don't think that guy wants it next.
I can make arrangements. Cocks my gun.
I'm saying that out of character, by the way, not in character.
I know.
Oh, I was
Oh, you're no
in
fun.
character note then shit.
You will behave
With all the sexual,
with your new
strange
friends,
sexual
won't you,
tension in the
Mr.
air,
Paul?
Angelino just kind of like leans against the wall, like
In a sense of unease, like he doesn't know what to do with all this energy.
So she goes, Mr. Paul, you'll play nice with your 3 new friends, won't you, my dear?
Yeah.
Any slip-ups and you'll end like your other friend before I caught you, no?
Okay.
Beautiful! And she grabs him by the shoulders and just shoves him onto Angelo, out of all people.
What's good, white
Beautiful!
boy?
Oh, this is going to be so lovely. It's like my old days. Alrighty. Sanasu, take any car you like and take these 3 to the place that I arranged. Will you?
Alright, I'll go grab my pistol on my way out.
You can take whatever you like.
I like my pistol.
You can take that if you like. And
I'll
whatever
take my pistol.
you guys need to do, if you 2 need to feed at all, I don't know how that one eats. We'll figure it out. And she's like, now please, if you have any questions for Nasu, kindly takes you to your new little accommodations. Ask now. I'm pretty sure you have plenty of them.
Are we getting paid?
Your payment is staying alive, Mr. Paul.
I'm pretty sure she made that clear when you pulled out of that closet, weren't you?
Fair point.
I'm pretty sure no one has seen
How about the rest of us who are into gunplay? And what sort of dough do we get?
Like I said, you get free lodging, food, and whatever I can provide. Within reason, of course.
Better than nothing.
It's better than being baked out into the sun. I have a lovely tanning room downstairs. Lovely recliner that I probably pulled out of a junkyard. And a lovely, lovely, beautiful sunlight window from the roof. Brings in a beautiful ray of sunlight, don't it? The smell is intoxicating, too. That's only if you misbehave.
The silence is deafening coming from Angelino.
Beautiful! I love how we can all get along.
Yay!
This one's prone to running off. Make sure he doesn't stray away too far. You go out of state lines. I can't help you from there. I'll try my best, though. Sanasu's my pride and joy. Anything that happens to him because of you three, you will all go into the tanning room all stacked up on top of each other.
I called
No, one of them will be into that. I knew it.
Alrighty.
Damn, at least take me out to dinner first.
Any questions? Nope. Perfect. Sanasu, you can take the car, whichever one you like. One might be out, but you can take whichever one you like. And take whatever you need for them.
Alrighty.
Beautiful. Bye-bye now. Also, Sanasu, before you leave, can you phone, Jerry from out front and tell him to get rid of, Jane Doe over here. She's a little bit woozy. And she points to the carcass that she's been feeding on. She's still kicking.
Yeah.
She's pretty drained. Oh,
Yeah, I'll go get Jerry.
wonderful. Alright, so Sanasu escorts all of you out, and as you leave the room, that air of a mixture of maternal comfort and that weird unnervingness immediately, tapers off. Now,
Hey, Jerry! Blair's got one in a room!
one moment, you hear from all the way down, amongst all that.
Thanks, Jerry!
So Sanasu takes you all down, and the music begins to get quieter and quieter as y'all roam around the area through all the people and he takes you to one of the cars out there, and all of you get in. Cam is obviously going to sit in the driver's seat. Where is everyone else going to sit?
I call shotgun.
Sanasu, will you?
I will not let him sit in the shotgun.
Okay, so what are you going
Too
to tell him
bad.
as soon as he tries to climb in the passenger seat?
Too bad, sitting my ass down. What are you gonna do about it? Not drive us?
Can I roll for strength and just toss him out like a rag
Do you want to roll strength plus brawl to push him? Alright, you two roll strength plus brawl with a difficulty of 1. Actually, make it difficulty of 2, both of you.
How do I do that on the website?
So you add your attribute, so at the top there should be strength, and then your skill, which should be brawl. You put in your attribute, and then your skill, and then your hunger die of 1.
Well, there's dice pool, hunger, and difficulty.
Yeah, so you add your strength, how many dots you have in strength, and how many dots you have in brawl, add those together, and that's your dice pool.
Okay, so that's 3 rolls. And 1 hunger.
1 hunger and a difficulty of 2 for both of you.
I got
2
2
successes.
successes.
Ooh. 2 successes.
Let me sit in the damn car, bro.
Okay, so you two are sitting in the back. Corvin and Paul are sitting in the back, watching these two push each other. What would
I'll
any
throw
of
you
you...
in the fucking truck. I don't want you next to me.
It's because I'm black, ain't it?
You're annoying as hell, man.
You are a bitch.
What would you two like to do while these two are fighting each other back and forth? Because obviously Sanasu does not want this guy in the passenger seat.
So, as they're two brawling it out, he pulls out a notepad from his coat as he's taking notes of both of these two about how they act, how they engage with each
You're
other.
like taking like sociology notes.
Yes.
The okay. Paul, what are you doing? Obviously, you're pretty like tuckered out from being like left in that locker for probably like a night and a half.
So like while they're fighting over the front seat, can I just slip into the passenger seat and just claim it for myself?
Hold on a second. I might let you do that.
Sano does have to keep an eye on him. That's half the reason why he wants him out of the seat.
Roll me a dexterity plus stealth check with a difficulty of 2.
Okay.
Or you can use any of your disciplines. Y'all can use your disciplines whenever you want. However, it's going to be harder for y'all to use them against each other.
So how it works is we do
1 dice for every dot you have in a thing.
What's it?
Is it 1 dice for every dot you have in a thing?
So it's how many dots you have. So if you have like a dot in
Yes.
stealth, you just add all those dots up, and that's your dice pool. And you
Okay,
gotta make sure your
difficulty
difficulty's at 2 in the thing.
2. I got 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. So, as you two are bickering and fighting, this one's taking sociology notes for no fucking reason. Angelo,
learning.
apparently. Angelo, you feel something come up underneath you, pop you out of your seat, and the passenger door close. Sanasu, wherever Angelo puffed and went to outside of the car, Paul is in it. He's small, he's slender, and he's quiet, and he looks tired. But he was able to get Angelo out of the passenger seat to make y'all stop fighting.
I stand up straight and just point at the car and yell, "Back seat! Now!" At Angelo.
Just sits his ass in the back seat, slams the door, and just fucking.
What an interesting group, ain't it?
Okay. So, Sanasu, you get a blip on your phone. Y'all are allowed to have phones, by the way. Every single one of you have phones.
Out of character question: what year we bases this in?
Current
Technically,
year.
modern day. or,
Current year, current day, current everything. Current year.
Trump is president!
Like,
If y'all want to have an older phone, sure. Like if y'all want to rock with that, sure. Y'all can have whatever
I
kind of
guess I'll
phone
just
you
have
want
a-
as long as it works.
smartphone, I guess.
Yeah. So here's a little like lore tidbit y'all can have in mind. The Camarilla are very anti-technology when it comes to how they are. However, the benefit of being part of the Anarchs is that y'all are allowed to have all access to technology because they trust you to not like blip everything out on the internet.
Yippee.
I have an iPhone 4.
Sure. So now, you get a blip on your phone, and you look at it, and it's very obviously from Blair, because it is nothing but gobbledygook. Y'all ever text like your grandparents or something, and it's like all like
Yeah.
hodgepodge? Yeah, that's basically what Sanasu just got. But within it, you do get a link to an address to where you need to go.
Excuse me.
And she says to make some stops around some particular ivory tower areas on your way. Think you can make that happen?
I just give up on reading it and call her.
Well, here's the thing. The message is like all like gibberish, but you've been with her for so long you can kind of make out what she's carrying on about. And because you taught her how to send address links to at least get you to where you need to go, right? But you can make out in her gobbledygook that she wants you to go to some spots around to some places that are particularly like Ivory Tower, Camarilla territory.
Alright.
On your way there.
I just send a thumbs up emoji.
Alright.
Because she'll definitely be able to understand pictures.
Yeah, she understands pictures. She's not a toddler. She's just a gajillion years old. Alright. So Sanasu starts driving on the way. And, you know, this drive seems a lot longer than y'all are seeming, and Sanasu is slowing down at some odd spots. Who would like to roll me a wits and awareness? Actually, all three of you should. 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
Sanasu doesn't have to, he's driving.
I look off the road.
And make it a difficulty of dos, please.
I crash the car from looking
Don't
off
crash
the
the
road.
car.
2
Got
successes.
2 successes.
2 successes, 2 successes. I gotta wait for
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. So, as Sanasu is kind of slowing down at these certain spots, you're noticing that...
Hold on, shouldn't we change the music?
Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. You're noticing this weird air around. And it's not the same as when you were with Blair. It's not that, like, it's, you know, it's someone who's technically your boss and making sure that, you know, y'all do something in exchange for her. It's not like that. It's more unwelcome territory. Casey, you know where this air is. This is
hell no, it's the
Camarilla
fucking streets of
territory.
Brooklyn all over again.
It's Camarilla territory that he's cruising on bypassed. A little bit slower than the average speed limit.
He reaches for the door lock and just locks it if it wasn't already locked.
Okay. You two don't know why he's slowing down. Does anyone want... You two can ask Sanasu why he's slowing down, or Angelo, you can ask why they're bumping around Camarilla territory.
Yo, question, teacher's pet.
I don't answer to that.
Why the fuck are we slinging around this part of town?
You'll see, just be patient.
Be patient, my ass.
Y'all aren't gonna ask why he's slowing down at those places, or y'all just gonna sit? Either or is a good option.
I'm
Would-
staying quiet.
You're staying
I'm
quiet.
rolling things up.
What did you say, Sakato?
Fuck are we doing here?
What do
You'll
you see?
see, Mr. Paul, you'll see.
What do we have to play? Blue's Clues or some shit? Like, at least give us like a little bit of a bone or some shit.
As he says, just wait, you notice a woman with a large sun hat and a huge veil. It's long and black. And she's wearing a pretty luxurious dress. Definitely something that you wouldn't see in Salem, which is pretty... It's not hoity-toity city like Boston or something like that. But it's... And it's not like California, where there'd be celebrities walking around. But this lady is like... She's dressed like old money, basically. But the weird veil on her head is throwing you off. And you notice that she's accompanied with a lot of other people, and they don't go in the city building. They come out, they go around to the back of it and disappear.
Oh, I don't trust like that.
She looked lovely, in my opinion.
Well, you're gonna have to trust like that, because I gotta stop for a second.
So now, so
Hold on, Pipsqueak. You tell me in clear as day English, what the hell are we doing here?
so you know who that woman was that everyone saw. That is the Prince of Salem. And you know she's not a force to be reckoned with if she's around other people that are more than likely primogens.
That's the Prince of Salem right there. You don't want to mess with them.
So
So
now
that's
that
why you should let me do my job here.
so you know that Blair wouldn't want you to get in harm's way, especially when it has to do with a lot of stronger, older vampires. You know that she just wants you to keep tabs on them.
Yep.
So you're just
All
going
we gotta
to keep...
do is keep our distance and make sure that they don't see us either.
So after y'all see all of that, Sanasu keeps on driving by. And after a little while longer, y'all get to a brick building. It doesn't seem... It's not an apartment building, but it's pretty a ways away. And it's nothing, you know... It's nothing fabulous. It's the city. So now, so you have the key to the place. Are you gonna open it up?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So Sanasu lets y'all in. And, hold on a second. We'll use this because I like this one. We'll get the tense music out of the way because we're not in Ivory Tower territory no more. We'll play this because I like this game too much.
Fortnite?
Not Fortnite. So Sanasu lets y'all up into the... We'll say it's like an apartment. It's not crazy. It's nothing whatever. It's pretty empty, but there's a bit of furniture in there. As Sanasu leads you all up and lets y'all into the apartment, it's quite a ways up. He opens the door and like I said, it's nothing to write home about. There's a bed, there's a couch, there's a couple of beanbags on the floor, there's a toilet, and there's a fridge. All four of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's an awareness?
Okay.
With a difficulty of 1. Well, y'all...
One success.
How many successes?
1.
1 success.
0 success.
Difficulty of 1.
Ooh. Yeah, difficulty of 1.
True.
2 successes.
0 successes.
Ooh. With wits and awareness? Jesus.
Wait,
hold on. Wits and awareness?
hold on. With wits and awareness.
Yeah, wits and awareness.
Oh shit. Okay.
Every single dice pool is going to have one of your skills and one of your attributes.
Three
I got two
successes then.
successes.
3 successes. How many successes?
2 successes.
2?
Two.
2. And how many? 1? Staccato? 1?
Jingle,
Yeah.
jingle.
One.
Yeah, jingle jingle. Okay.
I'm one with the keys.
So 1, 3, 2, and 2. So all of y'all noticed the furniture. It's been recently cleaned. So Blair must have, wanted to keep the place tidy for everybody. But like I said, it's not anything fabulous, obviously.
It's a nice studio
Angelo,
apartment.
you noticed a sticky note on the fridge.
What
It
is this?
reads, "Dear Sanasu, if any of our guests are hungry, there is some quote-unquote treats in here. Love, Blair."
Just puts it back.
You don't want to open the fridge or anything?
You'd rather not right now.
No? You're not going to tell anybody else about the note at all?
He peeps into the fridge just to see what the hell she's on about.
You find 3 blood bags and a dead hand.
Oh,
So, as soon as Angela opens that fridge, Paul, you haven't eaten in a night and a half. You whiff that blood and you dip for it before Angela can even close the fridge. Like a rabid fucking raccoon, this one just went into the fridge and just nabbed the blood bag before he could even close it.
Can I roll to like grab his collar before he gets to the fridge?
Nah, he's already got it.
Ah.
It's a
You know Blair is like kept him in that thing hogtied for a night and a half. He deserves that thing. And if he was able to swip past Angelo, someone taller and bigger than him, he probably deserves that fucking thing.
I was gonna feed him, but
looks like
Yeah,
I'm
of
gonna have to
course.
add a trademark to that freaky white boy tag.
Like this one.
they call him Sonic.
Corbin,
no
you
shit.
noticed Angelo gag at something when he looked in the fridge. Do you want to ask him about that?
Yeah, sure. What are you gagging at over there?
Ugh. I not say. Yeah, but if you need to handle something, go right ahead.
He walks over to the fridge and takes a peek for himself.
You
I know,
notice
Blair. I have
that
no idea what's
there's
inside.
2 blood bags and a dead hand. It's gray, and based on your educational knowledge, I'll give you this as a freebie. It looks like this was cut off maybe about probably like the day of. So this is new, but it's been in there for a little bit and it kind of smells.
You know, to say that this would be the freakiest thing I would have been tonight, I would have to disagree.
I
Marie-
keep telling Blair she has to put the body parts in the freezer. Makes them taste foul when they're in the fridge.
Keeps them fresh at least.
You only put them in the fridge to defrost them.
Well, it sure as hell wasn't frosted today either.
So, Sanasu, you get a phone call. Would you like to answer it?
Beep, 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 beep. But yeah, though.
Sanasu, sweetheart. Is everyone making lovely?
Hey, Blair.
Is
Yeah,
everyone?
Angelo got jumped a second ago by the little one, but he just needs some blood.
Oh, poor thing. I left some snackies for everybody. Everyone kept me informed of their taste, so I hope everything is to their liking.
Looks pretty good, but I gotta tell you, you gotta keep the body parts in the freezer because they don't taste as good when you keep them in the
Oh,
fridge.
that was a dietary request from one of them. Don't worry. I like to make sure they're
that's
all well fed.
strange.
Think of it as a
That's the
housewarming
request.
gift
I
for all
can't
them.
really say otherwise.
Mm.
But yeah, everyone's getting settled into the studio apartment.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Make sure everybody's comfortable. Did you take a peek at Miss Phoebe while you were out?
Yeah, she's doing all right.
Oh.
She didn't see us, thankfully.
Oh, thank goodness. But you know where she is at right now.
Yep.
Oh, good. Make sure you keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Keep
Oh, the
me
others,
posted.
the others had chills just seeing it. It was hilarious.
Oh, Nosferatus have that way about them. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
And if you need a little bit of extra blood, you know where to find me. Okay, Sanasu?
Thank you, Blair.
Wonderful. Good night.
Good
And
night.
she hangs up. So, what would everyone like to do? You have...
Angelino's gonna head straight to the shower because he feels absolutely fucking filthy.
Knock yourself out.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna examine what's in the room.
You're gonna examine
Or
what's
the
in the
apartment,
room?
at least.
Alright.
Or what's in the apartment, at least. So.
Roll me another wits and awareness with a difficulty of none. Because you've already looked at it again, we can do a none. While Grim does that, what is everyone else going to do?
Food.
Well, you can continue nibbling on your blood bag that's probably empty by now, but you're gonna get every single drop out of that one.
Again, 2 successes.
Two
Fuck me.
successes? It's a difficulty of 0, so you automatically succeed.
Okay.
I'll let you have that one, but the rest are freebies. I mean, I'll let you have the freebie, but the rest are ours. What's Scar's character's name again?
Paul. You know all of their
Paul.
names. And these two, the rest of y'all are vaguely aware of each other's names, since y'all just literally met today.
Yeah, I just forgot the names out of character.
That's fine. Corvin, you notice, like I said, the room isn't anything to write home about, but it seems like Blair took the time to make sure the place was tidy for everybody. It's not dusty, it's not particularly dirty. Obviously the furniture around's kind of old. But you have this air about her that she's a little bit more old-fashioned because she addresses everybody as Mr. and Mrs. So... But you do notice that there is a laptop on a desk, or not a desk, a coffee table. And it is on. Would you like to go look at that?
Yes.
Alright. So Corvin goes up to the laptop, and you notice that there's a large text document open. And it is a little bit broken speech, but you can kind of understand it in a way. And
Alright.
as you read it, you can tell it uses a little bit of more old-fashioned language. And it speaks about how something about the Baron of Salem and how something about taking their place is what you can make out. And that the Baron is missing. That's basically what you can make out.
Alright.
As you look up from the laptop, you see, your well-dressed acquaintance, scolding the raccoon, nibbling on a empty blood bag. Like a raccoon.
That's your freebie, but don't take the rest, Paul. I know you speak English. You don't gotta act like a fucking raccoon man.
What would you like to?
Angelino's
I
still
closed.
in.
So sorry.
Oh, you first.
No, I was gonna say I just closed the laptop and look for books, any books of sorts.
Okay. What were we gonna say?
Angelino is still in the shower. He's probably gonna take all the hot water because he's just kind of like standing there having but like shower thought moment, thinking about like all the shit he's like gotten himself into.
How much time?
Well, of course
has
he's not
passed?
gonna tell these fucking people. Like they're strangers
Probably
and shit.
about 5 minutes, give or take. Vampire skin gets smelly, but you can tell that he's running the water hot.
Yeah.
Because y'all don't really like
I'm
feel it. Feel
gonna
warmer.
knock on the bathroom door. I'm gonna knock on the bathroom door and say, "Hey, Paul needs a shower more badly than you do. Don't use up all the hot water."
Annoyed, he just like switches it off and just kind of like opens the door like stark fucking naked like, yeah, what's up, buddy?
I've seen worse things, man.
Yeah.
God damn, that's awful.
Slams it back shut.
While you were looking for books, you don't find much, but you just find, generic fiction novels here and there. Nothing too educational for you. Nothing to scratch that itch for you.
Yeah, fuck.
There's nothing like, there's no like, anything like, even like anything about like birds or whatever. Just nothing educational to really scratch that itch. There's a couple of mixology recipe books. So you can definitely tell, it's not been around a while. Because some of these books seem relatively recent copies.
He takes a mixology book, just saying it's better than nothing.
There's actually a public library in Salem.
You read
There's a lot,
it.
there's a lot of material down there. Yeah.
Well, thank you for the information.
I also recommend checking out the Witch Museum. It's pretty interesting.
No, think I will.
Eventually, Angelino does get out of the shower, but at the rate he was in there for, you might need to run it for a little bit longer in order to like get some heat. Just letting you guys know that the water bill might be cranked up a bit by the end of the month.
Paul, you smell like shit from being in that closet for so long. Go in the shower.
It keeps the feds away.
He
I know
keeps
he's kinda
the
fruity, you
feds
really gotta stay
away.
You're keeping the rest of us away, man. Take a fucking shower.
He keeps the feds away.
God.
That's so good.
I am comedy fucking gold. I will shower over my dead body.
Okay, so now
That
Paul
can
is
be
like,
arranged, buddy.
he's not gonna shower, and he is like holding on to that empty bag for his dear life. And this
Paul.
fucker smells. Blair told you that he literally picked this one literally off of the subway.
Paul, if you take a shower, I'll give you half my blood bag.
Fucking deal.
Alright.
I'm not that hungry anyways.
You know
So
that
the other
Blair,
half if
like,
you're not having.
Not having the rest of it, shithead.
you know that Blair will still keep you supplied on food if you ask nicely of her. Alright. Is there anything else that we want to do? You found information in the laptop. This one just scarfed down a blood bag like his life depended on it and is now going to fix his reekage problem. That one bathed and has had a lovely conversation with the Baron, apparently. Anything we want to do at all?
I'm also
Nothing
gonna
to
take
know
a
from
peek at
me.
the laptop.
What, Kim?
I'm also gonna take a peek at the laptop.
You also
But
want to
after
take
I read everything, I'm gonna go on Newgrounds and play video games.
Kim, you basically get the same gist from that Corvin read, where it was something about the previous Baron and that he's recently disappeared and something about taking his place. And you can obviously tell that it's written very sloppily, but it's not like Blair's handwriting, like how when she texts you. She's not very technically savvy, but you can tell that it was written more not because they're not technically inclined, but because they wrote it very hastily. You also don't remember a laptop being here when you set up the place with Blair as you're opening Newgrounds and playing something.
I'll call Blair about it tomorrow morning, but actually I'm not gonna open Newgrounds. I'm gonna go on addictinggames.com.
You gonna go on those websites I saw those kids go on when I used to work at the fucking Boys and Girls Club?
But Addicting Games, it's a classic!
Oh my god.
Or X-Gen Studios, y'all remember that?
Oh yeah.
After Angelino's done with the shower, like he's gonna like crash on the couch. But like every once in a while he'll like peep open one eye to see what this dude's playing, but trying to like be sly about it.
Corbin, you noticed that Sanasu is
I'm playing
Mm?
I'm playing Bloons Tower Defense 4.
Are you like actually playing something on your fucking computer right now? Like that?
No, but I'm on the website looking at games.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, God.
No, but I am looking at the literal website.
Okay, but they got Fancy Pants Adventure!
Oh my God.
I remember when they put it on the Xbox store.
Damn, they got a point though.
It's literally the original Casey right there.
Fuck, I hate how much you're right.
Corbin, you noticed that Cam has their nose in the same laptop that you were just in a minute ago. Do you want to ask him about it?
Sure, I'll walk up to him while he's playing addictinggames.com.
I thought this was a cool math household. I feel betrayed.
I know, right?
Dude.
I want to play Papa's
Addicting Games
Pizzeria
was the
on fucking Cool
predecessor.
Math.
You should be playing Fire Girl and Waterboy.
I'm trying to play Papa's Pizzeria on Cool Math. The fuck?
Oh,
So
No, you gotta play
you-
like
better.
Blox's World.
So you walk up to Sanasu behind him while they're playing games. To you, it looks like Angelino is having a nap on the couch. He's not, but it looks like he is anyway. Y'all know that you don't sleep, but you know he's like resting or something. So you go up behind Sanasu and what do you do?
Did you notice the same thing, or what?
Oh, I did. It's also not Blair's handwriting. Well, more so her typing style.
What do you think of
I
it?
mean, well, the laptop wasn't here originally.
So it had to have gone here somehow.
I'll ask Blair about it tomorrow, but look, I gotta grind on Bloons Tower Defense 4 first.
For fuck's sake! You're like having this serious conversation. There's a clue about what the fuck happened with the Baron and why everyone's on their backs. Fucker wants to play Bloon Tower Defense right now.
I mean, I gotta respect the grind.
Fuck
Well, he's
off.
had multiple fights with Angelino and has to deal with a fucking gremlin now, so he needs the stress reliever.
Listen, Sanasu has to deal with a guy who's acting like a teenager who's probably in like his mid to late 20s, a literal homeless man, and the only competent adult.
Exactly. That's why I had a nice conversation about
Damn,
libraries
bro,
a
you got
second
called
ago.
homeless. Are you gonna take
Yeah.
that?
Okay, Smelly.
It's to keep the feds away. It's got a purpose.
You're keeping the rest of us away, man.
Maybe that's the idea.
I
And
still
that's
can't get
why he's
over
making you
that.
shower.
You need to take a shower, you fucking smell. It keeps the feds away.
The feds away.
I can just imagine, like, he looked up from, like, Narlin on the empty bag and looked at Sanasu with, like, the 1,000-yard stare and went, it keeps the feds away.
The motherfucker's in the corner. He's in the corner like this, just fucking.
Literally.
Keeps the feds away.
God, I wish I was in VR so I could show you exactly how I envisioned it.
Listen,
so
if you
fucking
want him to
funny.
be a feral maniac over fucking blood bags, you can knock yourself out every single time.
Oh, dude, fucking peak.
Alright, so you two aren't going to question the text document you found in that laptop or look into it any further.
He needs to respect the grind. I'm respecting his grind on Blue Tower Defense.
Well,
Again, I'll
you're used to
question it.
dealing with like students in like around their 20s when you used to like pop in and out as a professor, so
Again, I'll question Blair about it in the morning. Because I just want to play Bloons Tower Defense 4.
okay. So as you know, you're playing your game, Paul's taking a shower, this one's pretending to sleep. You're watching this one play video games. Boom. The power goes out.
Comically loud scream.
Yeah, because the shower is cold now.
Well, the shower will still be running. The running water's fine. The power just goes
Damn,
out.
that's so
Yeah,
loud. Angelina's now awake, quote.
Quote unquote awake. The power
I'm still
goes out.
playing on the laptop.
Alright.
No, my Balloon Tower Defense 4.
No, it's a laptop. I can still play it.
No,
oh, wait, no, I can't. 'Cause there's no
the...
Wi-Fi. Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, now I'm like 10 times more pissed because I can't play my
Wait, no,
Bloons
if you
Tower
already had
Defense
the
4.
game, if you already had the game loaded, it'll still run.
So...
Suspension of disbelief, Staccato.
So... Let me think. Who has Auspex as a discipline? Like being able to see really well.
Nope.
Nope. Cam, do you have Auspex? I give you Auspex or no?
Nope.
Ooh.
You have Auspex. What is it?
2.
Yeah, but what is the actual disciplines? Like, what are they?
Fuck, where's my disciplines again? They're there. Heightened senses and promotion, something like that.
All right. You know that heightened senses would be like wicked useful right now because it's pitch black. Y'all can see a little bit better in the dark, but it is like pitch black in this room. Let me see.
The one thing I should have brought with me was a fucking
premeditation.
flashlight.
I gained visions of the future.
You gain visions of the future.
Yes.
I don't think that's what heightened senses is supposed to be.
No, I know, but I also have that.
Yeah, well, you have see the unseen, I think. Oh, you have premonition. Okay. But you have heightened
Yeah.
senses, right?
Yes, I do.
Would you
Wait,
like
no,
to
I have an
use
iPhone
that?
4. I can just use the flashlight.
Well, let Grim have this, all right? I need to teach y'all somehow how to do disciplines.
Okay.
All right, so you want to use heightened senses. I'm pretty sure heightened senses will let you see in the dark. Yes. Roll me wits and resolve with a difficulty of 1.
What's in resolve? What's in resolve? Difficulty of 1, right?
Yes.
Fuck, 1 success.
You can spend a willpower to re-roll it again. I probably should have mentioned that. Y'all can spend a willpower to do that.
To do what?
So you should have a thing in your thing called willpower on your sheet. Per session, you can use all that. However, the lower it gets, it is another law like yoink your sheet, like the hunger.
I'm using a willpower.
Okay, so you're gonna take 1 point in it, I believe,
Yes.
and then you can re-roll it again.
It's giving me. What the fuck is this? I put willpower reroll.
Yeah.
What is this? It's making me click one of these buttons.
What is it?
I see some weird symbol and 3 dots.
Let me show me a picture of it in the group chat. Send it in
Fuck,
there
hold
so
on.
everyone can see it.
Alright, hold on.
I think you gotta select them and then you roll. That's why
Yeah, but I
they're in
want to see
squares.
what it is because I haven't really touched this website too much. I just made sure it worked. I just went cool. It's functional.
Hold on, let me open
Do you have a
Discord.
print screen button on your keyboard?
Nope.
Damn. Press
There
the.
you go.
Yeah, that'll
There
do.
you go.
Yeah, you just hit the reroll button.
I did.
Okay,
It gave me
select up to
select
3
the
normal
3.
dice. So
You have to click on the squares.
yeah. So click on like the dot
Oh.
ones, because those dot ones I believe are your failures.
Three successes.
Perfect. So, as the light is out and everyone is like freaking the fuck out, like, oh my god, the lights went out. There's no storm going on. It's not raining. There's no flood. You activate heightened senses, and you hear footsteps.
I'd like to inform the rest of them.
Go ahead.
I hear footsteps nearby. I'll be careful where you are.
Kim, you know that this building that Blair's took you to isn't not in Camarilla territory, but it definitely skirts the edge of it.
Angelino, you got a flashlight on your phone?
Fine. Pops that shit on.
All right. He pulls out his pistol in his left hand
Okay.
and just aims it at the entrance of the apartment.
Paul, what are you doing? You're currently getting out of the shower. And
He's
also
butt
realize the
naked,
lights
Paul.
went out.
He runs out butt naked, yelling, "The feds are here!"
The feds! The fucking feds!
The fucking feds are here!
The feds! I
almost spat out my water, you fucking
If
bastard!
you ain't got clothes on, I'm gonna ask you to be real fucking careful
Felt
where
a
you
drip
are
on my
at
leg.
this current moment.
Listen, I'm just gonna
told
point this out. Listen, before I showered, we were having no issues. We were all hunky dory. But after I start showering, everything.
Paul
goes to
showers,
shit.
it's all
the
over.
Feds.
Paul showers, all over. Game over. Game over, man. It's fucked.
I don't give a fuck, Paul. Just put your fucking clothes on.
Can I just tear off the shower curtain and just wrap it around my waist?
No. Blair will fight
Damn.
you for that one. Just put your pants back on. You didn't wear underwear anyway most of the time.
Yeah,
better
it's
dig
quickly
out.
turning
You
into
are
a
homeless.
sausage party up in
You are
here.
a homeless dude.
Fair point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw my
He goes
pants.
fucking
But yeah,
commando everywhere he goes.
I showered, and everything went to shit.
Puts
I
on his dirty
cleaned-
pants back on, by the way.
Oh God.
Now that
We
now
have
that my
a
aura is
professor,
back,
basically a bodyguard, a raver, and a homeless guy. Welcome to Vampire. This is basically how it happens. You have an intellectual, the muscle, the attitude, and the homeless.
yeah, homeless.
I swear to God that this one probably has like 15 STDs or some shit.
Alright. He does not get laid!
All right.
You don't know that.
As y'all are trying to get this one to put on pants, and y'all know that there's someone lurking around, and the power didn't go off on its own. What would everyone else like to do? You have a gun, you have a flashlight, you have nothing but your pants on, and you hear footsteps. Real footsteps, not your IRL schizophrenia. You hear footsteps.
Feds.
You know
I should
what?
go back to doing stand up.
You know what? Probably we should actually figure out who the fuck is messing around with this shit and get this over with, so we're not running around with headless chickens.
All right.
He's gonna go upwards towards the door and motion this one to follow him.
Remind me what your
Alright.
disciplines are again.
His disciplines are celerity and presence.
Okay, good. That's all I need to know. So, Angelo is like, fuck you guys, we're horsing around, I'm gonna go open the door, right? Just to make sure.
Pretty
also
much.
walks forward but keeps his gun aimed at the door.
So, Angelo opens the door, looks out, and he sees two bodies. There's a light at the end of the steps, so they cut the power specifically to this flat. And you see two shadows run down and around the corner in the apartment hall.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Oh shit! It's the fucking feds.
It's not the feds. God damn
I
it.
need you to cover a window!
All right, who's going to cover a window?
See what's out there in case we're surrounded.
You want to cover a window? Okay,
I'll
you're
have one.
okay.
Okay.
Who wants to go with Sanasu?
I'm fine with Angela.
You're fine with him?
Yeah.
You're going to go with him? Okay.
Even though
I mean,
in character he
to be
isn't,
fair,
but he
what
has
the
no choice.
To be fair, what the fuck would a homeless guy do?
He's a very sneaky homeless guy. He pushed a guy twice his
My-
height.
My aura will keep them away.
This is true. This is true.
Look,
My
the thing about
reekage.
Tsunatsu, he fucking hates Angela, but he at least knows that he can stand up for himself,
That's fair.
so he can probably fight.
So
I lost a lot of aura points showering.
these two are gonna stay in the apartment and keep an eye out on the window. You two are going to follow the two people that fled out.
Yes.
You know, out of character, I think I think Corbin should have went with heightened senses and then the gun.
This is true, but you can still feel and see everything if you only turn it off when you want to. Like this isn't like something that you have
Alright.
to like keep up like thaumaturgy. You don't need to like keep this up.
I'll save my other one though.
You're stuck with the homeless man.
If you want to go with them and just leave the homeless man in the flat by himself, knock yourself out. I'm not gonna tell you what you
I
can
would
and
recommend
can't
not
do.
doing
I'm
that.
saying-
I would recommend.
yeah,
It's not
especially since you-
recommended because he's homeless. He smells. He has
There will
nothing
be
but pants
no
on.
blood bags
No
left.
socks, no undies, no nothing. Just pants.
He
There will
also
be
needs
no
someone to
more blood
he
bags.
also needs someone to watch him because Susano still needs to do that. Someone needs to
Yeah.
keep an eye on him.
Well, your job
I'll
is to
keep an
keep an
eye
eye
on
on
the
all
homeless
of
then.
them and make sure none of them die.
Can,
that's
can
why
I put the
he's choosing
homeless
to fight.
man on the couch and give him a picture book? Can I
Well,
do that?
he's gonna be useful. You can just stand with him.
What the
Just
fuck kind
open-
of
just-
picture book is
just
gonna be
open
useful in a
Microsoft.
blackout?
Just open
I don't know. There's
Microsoft
probably a
Paint or
porno
something.
mag
You can
lying
always play
around
with that.
somewhere.
Just
It's a
open
blackout.
Microsoft
We
Paint on the
can't see
laptop.
shit.
You can probably play with that.
That's true.
So these two are gonna stay up. Angelo and Sanasu, y'all are just gonna full on chase him. You're not gonna like just like lead behind him. You're just gonna full on chase after him.
Gotcha.
Is that what you're doing? Is full on just chasing after him?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, so how much of the apartment is actually not have power? Is it just the top floor where we're at?
It's just the floor you guys are on, but there is a light on down at the end of the hallway where the stairs are at, where you just saw the two shadows go by.
Okay. So Angelo, no, not. So Susano is just gonna charge ahead with the gun out first ahead of him.
Okay. And you're gonna take off after where they go?
Yeah.
So you two are taking off. You're chasing these shadows, and it feels like they're you like at every turn, every time you get down a flight of stairs, they're already on the next flight, already on their way down. It's like so hard to keep them like completely within your eyesight, like you're not even gaining up on them. It seems like you can't catch up to them. What would you like to do? Y'all are free to use your disciplines, your weapons, whatever you like.
Here's my question: is it like a spiral staircase?
It's like not a spiral staircase. It's like, how do I explain it? So let me use a better Let me use a better looking pen so y'all can see. It's like, so say this is like where a floor is at, right? The stairs come down and then they have like a little bit of flooring and then they come down
Oh,
again.
it's those types of scares.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was referring to.
it's
I
like
just forgot the name of it.
as y'all are coming down these
It's like a
steps,
zigzag
right?
stairs.
These two mysterious figures, it's like every time you hit it, they're already heading down this next flight. It's like so hard to keep up after them.
Angelino's gonna be like,
So-
fuck it, we ball. And fucking jump down the stairs, try and like tackle
You
one
sure
of them
you
before
want to
they have a
jump down the
chance.
stairs and try to like?
He's ballsy enough to do it.
I mean, you have what do you have for celerity?
Okay. Celerity. We have rapid reflexes and fleetness.
So rapid reflexes means that you can be super quick, like quicker than the average person's reflexes. Or fleetness, which means that you can be really quick. Like on your feet.
Let's go with fleetness.
There we go. See, I'm trying to teach you guys stuff as well on top of this. Let me go I'm gonna go educate myself and let me see what fleetness does if you need to roll anything for that. 'Cause-
Teacher, since
Yes.
I'm leaving, can I go take my pill?
Yes, you may go take your pill while I do this.
Alright, peek. I'll be back.
Celerity. Blah, blah, blah. Fleetness. Let's see. 1 rouse check. How do I do a rouse check? Fuck. How do I do a rouse check?
That's all night.
Okay, roll me 1d10. So that's just one of your hunger die.
Okay. 1d10.
Yeah, so
Oh,
no attribute,
okay.
no skill, just your hunger die.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That is a 7.
7. That is a success. Okay.
No, it's an upside down
So,
one.
Angelino. If I pull back up my thing, because I don't want to be like, it's a success, and it turns out it's not. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, so you don't get hungry. Perfect. So, you use your... You activate Fleetness. You run past Sanasu, like, completely. And you are able to start gaining up on the two people. So
Must
you
have
just
two hunter
watch this
sound
bald
effects.
fuck just whiz past you. Phew. You don't have fleetness, do you? I don't think I gave you celerity.
No, I have celerity. I have rapid reflexes.
You have rapid reflex, but you don't have fleetness.
Yeah, I don't. I only
Okay.
have rapid reflexes.
So,
I mean, it at least means I can see him run by quicker.
yeah. Well, rapid reflexes means that you would be able to catch him if he ran past you.
Yeah.
So you use fleetness, you're able to gain up on these people. They're still out of your reach, but you can still, figure out where they're going. And you can tell that they're still going down, down, down. They're showing no sign of stopping. They're not even turning around to look at you. They're just going.
Do I at least get like a good look at who or what these things are?
Roll me wits and awareness.
I'm back.
Hi, Greem. All you miss is that this one figured out how disciplines work. Okay, I just told him to do it. I'm teaching you guys stuff.
Alright.
And he's able to gain up
fast,
on him a little
yes.
bit more.
My schizo pill has been taken.
2 successes.
2 successes, perfect. So, you notice that they aren't like teenagers. They're not like, like pranksters or anything like that. And they seem more around y'all's age. And they're more dressed a little bit more cleanly. And you notice that one of them seems a little like he has a limp as he's running. Like he can still keep his pace, right? But you can tell that he like shifts his weight in a way like he has a sprained leg.
Loser.
I'm going after the cripple.
The purple? Oh, the
The
cripple. I thought you
cripple.
said purple. Okay. I mean, they're both staying together. It's not like they'll split up at all, but you're going to keep your sights on the one that's limping?
Yeah, and he's
Alright.
gonna how close do you think? How far are they like relatively like from Angelino to the perpetrators?
Definitely out of arm's reach, but you were close enough to be able to make them out.
Tackle the motherfucker down the stairs.
You're going to keep following them?
Yes.
Okay. You're still following behind. You can still see them, like they're still like every time they turn a corner, they're still like coming down. But Angelo is just now part of those people that are like getting harder and harder to see come down the stairs. What would you like to do? You still have a gun in your hand. You still have your disciplines. You can still shoot if you wanted to. Cameron.
Jingle jingle. Okay.
Still thinking.
Well, he goes for the cripple. I'm gonna shoot for the guy ahead.
You want to try and shoot? Okay.
Give me a second. Let me think. Hold on, I need to do a little bit of looker upper, and I'm pretty sure it'd have to do with firearms.
Would it be composure and firearms? Because I would assume you'd need composure to shoot a gun.
Not composure. Dexterity and firearms is what the internet is telling me, or composure. We'll do
The internet, like it's a person.
composure, yeah. So composure and firearms, sure, why not?
What's the difficulty?
We'll make it a difficulty of 2.
1 hunger.
Yeah.
4 successes.
4 successes. Alrighty. So you're aiming for like the guy that's like not limping.
Yeah.
So as you're gaining on him, you notice that like, since Angelino is like gaining up on him a little bit, but they're still out of reach, you see an opportunity. You aim, you shoot, and you hit the guy in the shoulder. You don't fatally wound him, you don't kill him, but you shoot him in the shoulder. So you get him. Pretty good. Like, it is a clean through shot. Like, the bullet's not stuck in him or anything. It is clean through his shoulder.
The marksman strikes again.
So that one drops. But his friend who's limping is still going. He is not coming back for his friend or anything. He is going. But the other guy, he drops. Because he's losing blood. Are you going to still chase after the guy with the leg, or are you going to stop to look at the guy with the hole in his shoulder?
He's gonna like straight up lunge for him, like fucking like Left 4 Dead Hunter style, like fucking tackle him down the stairs.
You want to
like
lunge at him? Give me a strength plus brawl with a difficulty of 2.
Watch him fail and just fall down the stairs.
Dude, if he fails, I will totally say that he fell down the stairs. That sounds kind of funny.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. I'll say that's good. So you're able to like you find an opportunity and you jump for him completely. However, as you jump him,
jump on the half jump scare.
you grab onto him, but you're able to like grab your arms on him, and it feels like he's wearing a jacket similar to what Sanasu's wearing. Like that kind of like fancy like suit-ish type jacket. And the guy is able to shimmy off and dip. But y'all are at the bottom of the steps. So he shimmies off of the jacket. So all you have is his jacket. And he jumps into the car and the car leaves. However, you have a guy bleeding out like probably a flight or 2 up. And a jacket.
Damn,
Free
man.
jacket.
Free jacket.
It's a free accessory for your character.
What size is it?
It's like a large.
Can it even fit Angelino?
Oh, it'll look a little big on him.
Do you fit a large?
Damn. He'll keep it.
I mean, you got big.
maybe.
I mean, you got big pants. So you can get big jacket too.
Big pants, big jacket.
True.
Big pants, big jacket.
Yeah.
Big pants, big jacket. Fuck yeah.
So, do you want to go meet Sanasu up the flight of stairs? Or do you want to look
Yeah.
through this jacket?
He's gonna like probably like do both at the same time.
Okay. So, Sanasu,
can I-
you shot this guy. I imagine that you're going to like pin this guy before he can like gain any strength and like leave.
Yeah. While Angelina is heading back up the stairs, I just prop this guy up against the wall and just dig my foot into his chest to make sure he doesn't move anywhere.
Like on the ground.
Against the wall while I aim
Against
my
the
gun
wall.
at his foot. While I aim at my gun at his head.
Okay. So this guy is like, he's limp, he like hurts, he's like, oh, and he's like hurts like hell. And he's like he's not talking or anything, he's just beat.
Oh, come on, you had so much energy running down those steps a second ago. You were even faster than Limpy Buddy over there. So you don't got anything to say to us?
I'm not gonna talk.
You're not gonna
squeak.
talk, huh?
I
can
no
make you squeak.
Alright.
Susano repositions his foot onto his shoulder wound and just starts pushing.
Ooh, ouchies. So he obviously winces, and he's like upset, and he goes, fine. And as you come up, you find Angela with a jacket.
Yo, Sonny boy. Take a peep at this. He's rummaging through the jacket. What does he find?
You find a business card, and it has a symbol on it.
Think everybody here knows a thing or two about this?
Throw it to me.
Throws it. Like how they do in fucking chain of memories.
He tries to catch it with his right hand, but because he has no dexterity in that hand, it just fucking hits against the hand and just falls to the ground.
Dude.
Why'd you try to grab it with your prosthetic hand?
One job, bro.
You, despite it hitting your fake hand and fluttering to the ground, right? You notice the symbol on the card and you don't recognize it, but you know it's kindred related and you know it's bad.
Oh, this is interesting. So you were about to spill some beans a second ago, weren't you? Who do you work for?
No one you know.
I'd like to know them.
Look, we just get told what to do when we get fed whatever y'all are made out of.
Then who gave you the order?
We don't know. We just know that it's with us.
Alright, then who's your leader?
I don't know. I don't know anything beyond that. We're just told what to do when we get fed whatever y'all are made out of, we get stronger.
So you're telling us that nobody
Yes,
tells
Casey.
you what to do?
Do you have an out of
Actually,
character
finish.
question or no?
Actually, finish.
Okay. What did you say, Cam?
You're telling you that you don't know anyone with a name that tells you what to do.
We just know that y'all are vampires.
That's what you're telling
That's
me?
all we know. And that we're told what
How
to
do we
do
know
and we
you're
told to
not
come
lying?
get you. I mean, you can roll to see if he's lying.
Actually, yeah.
Which would be, if I look at my cheat sheet, wits and insight.
With any difficulty or hunger?
We'll make it a difficulty of 1.
2 successes.
I'll take it. So you're looking at him. He's hurt. He feels like shit, but you can tell he ain't lying because someone under all that pain and pressure and knows that he's been caught after that thing fell out of the jacket. He's saying all that he can. But both of y'all know
I'm
that
not
he
gonna
knows
bleed him
too much
any
about
more
what
than
y'all
he's
are.
already bleeding.
Well, I'm down half a blood bag. So I'm sure this will make up for it.
I should probably put down John in PC by now. Damn it.
I forgot. What are kindreds again? I forgot.
Kindreds are y'all.
Okay, right.
That's what y'all refer to each other as. Y'all don't call each other vampires, but people who call you vampires are probably humans or ghouls.
Are we able to drink blood from other vampires?
Only if you have that as your predator type.
Okay, then
Which-
disregard everything I said about being hungry.
The guy that you're
I forgot.
talking to, you know that he is, based on how he's talking, you know that he's a ghoul, which is basically a human that's been feeding on human blood.
Oh, so we can eat them.
You can eat him.
Alright. So I'm down half a blood bag, so this will make up for it.
You're gonna drain this
Putting
guy?
my gun away. Yeah.
Okay.
Need something as a stress reliever. So I put my gun back into
You
my
can have
holster.
fun with that, Mr.
And I just
Butcher.
grab him by the neck, lifting him against the wall. I push him against it, and I just sink my teeth into his neck.
And drain him dry.
Yeah.
Okay, while he does that, are you gonna
Yummers.
are you gonna keep looking? Are you gonna take that business card and keep looking through the jacket? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. So all you find
Anything to like not look at, like, ugh.
all you find while this one's hankering on like this like chubby guy in his 40s or something.
No, that's a lot of blood.
Yummers.
I'm eating good tonight.
It's not your preferred I don't think it's your preferred type, but it makes do. Remind me what your predator
does
type
fill
was
me
again?
up.
It should say at the top of your sheet.
Sea and Queen.
Okay, so it's not what you prefer, but it'll have to do anyway. I won't give y'all any consequences for not feeding on your predator type in a scene. I won't care too much. So as this one's like absolutely hankering on this guy, you look through the jacket. Obviously, there was the business card that fell out. And there is there's a wallet. There's a couple of pens.
Taking that.
And that's
I just
pretty
like
much
taking the
it.
pens too. I'll keep the jacket as a souvenir.
There you go.
Fuck it.
So after you look up this guy that this one's been eating on is like gray and blue. Like he's dead. Dead.
So after I'm done with that, I just throw him onto the ground, and I just pick up the business card.
All right. So what are you gonna do about Deddy now?
I'll call Jerry.
You're gonna call Jerry? Are you gonna text Jerry?
Yeah, I'll call Jerry. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna text Jerry as y'all head up.
Jerry's my guy.
So as y'all head up the stairs and you still gotta keep the other people that live in this apartment building away from that till Jerry comes. Y'all can get creative with it if you need to. Y'all could just have something in your pocket. Y'all could like find something. I don't care if I never said it was there.
Hey, does that jacket have a hoodie on it?
A hood on it? Sure. I guess we'll say it is.
Hey, can I borrow that hoodie for a second?
Man, I was gonna keep this.
You'll get it back. I just need to obscure his face just a little bit.
Y'all better have a washer or something. and throws it at you.
Okay. Catches it with his hand.
Are you just gonna make it look
He
like
roughly-
he's a drunk guy sleeping?
Yeah, I'll just drag him back to the top apartment. If anyone questions it, I'll just say, "No, he's just drunk.
You
He
can
needs some
leave him
rest."
there. You can leave him there. But if you say that you cover him up real good with that jacket, I mean,
I could say he's just some drunk sleeping on the staircase.
if you cover him up real good, yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you cover him up with the jacket, and it pretty much from far away, if you're not paying too much attention to it, it just literally looks like a guy who came home from his 9 to 5 and drank a little too much.
We'll
So
also
are
need to
y'all
switch
gonna
the breaker back on?
head back up?
We also need to switch the breaker back on real quick because they did turn off the power on the top floor.
Oh yeah. Good thing for you, the breaker is literally like around the corner behind a door, under the stairs.
Oh, cool. Blick.
You two, y'all are just heard gunshots and shit, and y'all just see the power come back on like magic.
Feds are gone.
Feds are gone.
Listen, all I'm saying is I put on the dirty pants and the feds went away. Everything went back to normal.
Y'all are all you're all kinds of crazy.
Well, it seems like they handled it one way or another. That's how things have to be sometimes.
So I'm guessing you two head back up with the business card.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all head up. This one looks traumatized a little bit. Like the door opens up. You two turn around. First one that comes in is Angelo, and he looks a tad bit traumatized. And then after he comes in and sits on the bed right next to the door. This one's covered in blood. He looks
you
happy
should
though.
Really get yourself cleaned up.
Yeah, I get to play
How many
Blue
did
Tower
you-
Defense again.
How many did you have to kill?
Just one. That was enough.
You should really get yourself cleaned up. We don't want anyone saying this.
Yeah, I know. Is there a laundry in the apartment? Is there like a washer dryer in the apartment?
You know that there's a laundromat across the street.
Okay. Excuse me.
Stop exploding.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Now, the great thing about a black suit is that it's pretty easy to not see the blood in it, but I will have to replace the white undershirt.
You were like covered in it. Like you were from like chin down.
Okay. So I just look at everyone in the room and I just say, "All right, it's my turn in the shower."
Who's holding the business card still?
I still have
This
it.
one.
So you texted Jerry. Who is the number one person that you're going to inform about the business card?
Blair.
What are you going to do about telling Blair? You obviously can't text her because she can barely know how to use a phone. She can read.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
No, I'll call her. I'll call her.
Yeah,
You'll
just
call
I
her.
don't know why I said text.
With
Yeah.
everybody here present?
I'll save it for after the shower.
Okay, so you're going to shower. You're going to come out of the shower. And then you're going to sit down on the couch with everybody around and call her.
Yeah.
Okay, so you shower. You come back out. You sit on the couch. Everyone's around. And you call her on speakerphone, right?
Put your clothes back on. The lights are back on. We can see your nipples.
That's indecent. You gotta-
They
At least,
took my shirt.
I don't smell.
This
You
is
took a
true.
shower and you already smell like the garbage dump, man.
You know,
He says while staring at Paul.
You know, I'm not. Fuck. Fuck, hold on, words. You know, I
your
might
time.
take a visit to the laundromat with Paul to get his clothes cleaned up. If you want to lend me your clothes,
Just burn his clothes. Get him new ones.
Ah, yes, because the last time I tried to get clean, everything went so wrong.
We are not
Damn.
having this conversation again.
Damn, y'all trying to make moves on each other and shit. Fuck.
Whatever. I need to make this call.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
So
All right.
Sanasu calls Blair. It rings, takes a minute, and answers. Sunshine, need my deed so early. It's almost sunrise.
Actually, there's been a change of plans. We were attacked a moment ago.
No. Are you hurt?
Oh, we're all fine here. They're definitely
good.
hurt, though.
Hmm?
A couple ghouls tried to attack us.
Do you know
They
where
tried to
they
shut off the power.
came from? I thought Phoebe
I
was too
actually have a-
hoity-toity for ghouls.
I actually have a business card right here. One of them dropped it.
Oh. Who's it from?
What does the business card say? I forgot.
It just has a symbol on it. None of you recognize it whatsoever. You know it's kindred related, and you know it's bad. If y'all haven't seen
Just
it before.
FaceTime her, Roadrub. Just
I just
FaceTime.
I just describe what the symbol looks like to her. I don't think she could operate FaceTime. I'm gonna be so real.
I think I made a joke with you about that on like the one shot that we did with you, me, and
It's just her forehead.
Deb. Yeah, it's like literally like when you like FaceTime, like literally if you've ever like had to use modern technology with any of your grandparents or something, that will be with Blair, and she looks like my age. If you want to FaceTime her, you totally could. She at least knows how to press buttons.
All right, Blair. You know how to look at your phone, right?
I mean, I'm looking at it to talk to you.
All right, I'm turning on the camera. Don't aim at your forehead like you usually do. Because that's gonna be very hard to see your face, but you need to see this. This is the business card we got. Turns on FaceTime and just aims the phone at the business card. But Sunasu forgot how to switch the camera view, so it's also pointed at his forehead.
Give me 1 second. So if I can
Is this trouble?
copy image, fucking A. All right, everyone can now direct their attention at the group chat. So the business card has that on it. It only looks vaguely familiar to Corvin, who's just saw the business card.
Okay, but
Wait a minute.
from Blair's view, it's just Sunny's forehead because he forgot to switch the camera view.
Well, Sunshine, that doesn't look like trouble. That's just you. Is it?
Sorry.
So
he can't find the buttons, so he just flips the entire phone around.
So she looks at the business card and it has that symbol, and she like squints her eyes at it and she goes, Antitrubi. Oh. That can't be good.
What's that?
I've never told you about the Black Hand, did I?
Not exactly.
So, back in my day anyway, they were called the Black Hand, but they're more known as the Sabbat. They're not. They're a bit of a troublemaking folk. I'm going to let the other people who should know about this know. as much as I don't want to talk to Miss Phoebe, I'm going to have to because she deserves to know. And it's part of my job. Just one of you has to stand guard tonight, please. Make sure none
Alright.
of more of them come back.
There was also one more thing that I was going to call you about in the morning, but since you're here, I might as well discuss it with you now. There was a laptop that was left in the apartment. I don't remember it being here before. It had some stuff about the Baron going missing, and what else was in this? What else was in it? I forgot.
It was literally just about like the Baron going missing and something about taking like their place or something like that.
And apparently the place was taken over by something else or something. Like the position.
Well, I've taken the place, but I don't remember putting a laptop there, and you were with me the whole time when we cleaned up the place for them three.
Yeah. So do you have I should probably take a bigger look at the laptop. I should have done that earlier. I shouldn't have been so distracted.
There's nothing really like out of the ordinary about the laptop. It's a black laptop and it's a little bit, it's not old, but it's definitely not like a newer like slim laptop. It has to be probably maybe a 2010s-ish era laptop. Like an HP laptop. It's nothing like fancy or anything.
Damn,
Yeah, we don't got a lot of hints from that.
I guess someone
So
came
either
in and left it behind after we left yesterday.
Yo, gamer boy.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I think I may have saw, because the other one got away, but I think I remember what the license plate looked like. Maybe. Out of character, I'm gonna roll for that.
You want to roll for that? Let's see.
Yeah.
I will give you a... Where's my cheat sheet? Give me a wits and awareness for that one, and we'll make it a difficulty of 1, because it sped by pretty fast.
Critical for success.
Critical! Holy shit.
Oh shit.
So you remember the license plate, the make, and the model. I'll let you make up whatever that is, because I am not a car bitch. That is not me.
1738 AY, and they were driving a 1970 Ford.
I'm going to make a note.
Yeah, what he said. I'm not a car expert. I just drive them.
I don't know. And look it up on
1974
the
Pontiac
computer. Try to
Compass.
figure out like who owns it.
Yeah, I'd recommend getting someone to look into that. And oh yeah, I also need Jerry over here to pick up a body.
Oh, Jerry, his favorite activity. With pleasure.
All right, thanks.
Anytime, dearie.
And she hangs up. You can hear her try
Oh,
to
wait,
do
wait,
it
wait,
a couple
wait, wait.
times. Huh.
I also need a new change of clothes.
Oh, there's plenty of clothes for you in the drawers, honey. Do you need something specific that you left behind?
Oh, what's in the drawers actually?
Oh, I have red.
Red suit.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I'll give it a shot. Maybe if there's a black, is there a black undershirt around here? Actually, it could match well.
You can wear one of mine.
Yeah, sure. I'll grab one of them.
Okay. I'll have Jerry bring that by for you.
All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm. And you hear her try to hang up, but you hear bump, 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 click.
You got it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, she's not very good with technology, but she'll look into that for us.
Yeah, we should have gotten some extra clothes for the homeless fella over here.
We got clothes on the desk. She told me.
Hey, Paul, you might mind driving into those drawers and looking at peek for those clothing for you?
What?
I thought of the fucking Limmy like high picture that Cam showed me that I like so much. Huh.
He only learned recently that was Limmy.
You know the guy like waking up and he goes, "Ooh, that's literally what I imagine."
Purple burglar alarm.
Paul, you mind diving into those drawers and picking out a few clothes for yourself? It'll be better than wearing the rags that
Please!
you're wearing already.
Do I gotta?
Yes!
It'll be preferred.
There's not
It'll
only
be
is
much
like
preferred.
shit around us, you're gonna attract so much attention towards us. This was just a horrible idea.
Unless you want to slang that thing around.
Well, he could use it as a weapon.
Bro just wants
but...
bro to be naked.
I ain't saying
Look,
nothing. I'm just saying. And you're
Look,
the one
if it
that
makes
keeps
you
trying to
feel-
get dirty and naked and shit. God damn.
Look, if it makes you feel better, you can keep the clothing, but you can use it as biological warfare.
Yeah.
Just keep it in a.
Do you want to look in the
tightly
drawers to
packed
see what's
bag.
there?
Yeah.
So Paul looks in the drawers. He opens them up.
There's a skirt.
Yeah, I was literally you literally read my mind. There's like a handful of like women's clothing. But he does find a black plain t-shirt and sweatpants, but there's only like women's like pink socks in there. And some white.
Well, it seems like you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta wear the pink socks.
At least your shoes will be covering them.
At least your sweatpants will be covering them too.
The gray sweatpants are similar to the dirty
but we
ones
know what
you
you're
had
wearing.
on. Except they're like, you know, gray and not like gray and green.
Well, I mean, it's either that or you can just wear the women's clothing that's on there. You choose your
I
pick.
will regain my aura eventually.
He's
Look,
gonna
just
like
keep-
in the middle of the night. He's just gonna dump in the dumpster.
I'll actually
It's
throw him
either-
into the tanning room.
Wait.
Listen, Paul. It's either this or you wear the women's clothes. You take your pick.
I'll wear the sweatpants.
All right.
There
So
you
he
go.
puts on the sweatpants. He puts on the socks. He puts on his dirty underwear because that's all he has. He's not wearing the girls' panties. He puts on the t-shirt. There is a pink Playboy bunny at like the top right, like real little, like right here.
Oh fuck.
Can we not tell him so he's just wearing it
No,
while
he
being
sees
unaware
it.
of it?
He sees it.
Aww.
He's not blind. He sees
Aw.
it. You can keep your underwear and you can keep your hat.
You know what?
He doesn't
There's
have
a-
underwear.
No, he had underwear, but he had to take his underwear off to go shower, and then when the lights went off, he just took his fucking dirty sweatpants and just went.
Oh.
He had
God,
underwear.
What does the underwear smell like? Oh god.
Oh jeez.
I feel like that'll be a lot worse than anything else you want.
So he has his dirty underwear and
Probably
he
the
has his
worst
dirty
smelling.
hat.
At least tell us you don't shit
Holy
your pants, man.
No, I don't.
Oh thank God.
At least listen. At least just wear these until we could find you a nice new. Fresh
As
pair
long
of
as it's
clothes.
not a cum rag either.
I was thinking about maybe washing washing your old clothes, but unfortunately, I don't see any safe haven for them.
Yeah,
we
you
might
might as well
burn
just.
it there.
We'll burn it.
My glorpy. Alright, is there anything
Can I
else that
say,
we... Hmm?
Can I say that I'm really enjoying this fucking video?
This is fun.
Yeah. Is there anything that
Yeah,
we
this is
want
fun
to
as shit.
do before we wrap up for the night? Because it's 11. I'll let y'all do whatever you want. If there's anything you want to like look up, if there's anything you want to do, if you want to save it for next time, we totally can.
Sonny just swaps out his suit for the red one and just tucks in his.
Well, yeah,
dirty
Jerry,
undershirt
like,
inside of
probably
it.
like an hour and a half later, like, came by, dropped the clothes off, got the body, and left. So you probably
Oh,
have that
okay,
in your
then-
possession now.
Then just a new drip entirely then.
Okay.
And I'll just keep the old clothes in a baggie so that I can clean them later.
Yeah, we can do like a whole thing where y'all take like a night trip to the laundromat. That thing's open 24/7, so y'all are good.
Because at least one of us needs it.
Homeless.
Grim.
I think
After that, we
Grim is
should
the
be
cleanest
fine.
person here.
Literally. And
'Cause
his
let's
whole
see,
thing is dealing with the dead.
Let's see. Casey attacked a
I know.
person and stole their jacket. I'm covered in blood. Staccato is homeless, and Grim is just some guy.
Grim is like you're like you have your magic, your muscle, your tood, and you're homeless. Welcome to Vampire. This is how it happens every single time.
It also ranks our cleanliness too.
Yeah. But you do have a guy who has seen at least 2 of your faces, though. That is something that y'all have to keep in mind.
Shit.
Hasn't seen
Fuck.
Corvin or Paul, though.
Fuck, I'm
Imagine
gonna make
letting the
myself
op-
useful.
Imagine letting the feds see your face.
It's so Angel's gonna like snatch the computer for a sec to try and get more info on like that license plate and shit. Using
Okay.
whatever like publicly accessible like means he can.
Okay.
Also, you
Anything
know how to operate that
else?
thing?
Does
I mean,
he
I
know how
ain't
to
no
operate that
fucking
thing?
I ain't no fucking Apple Store whiz kid, but at least I can listen to music and watch porn. Anything that can do with that is magic to me.
He's so
I'll
real for
consider
that,
that
to be fair.
magic.
I need to say this now, that's so real. As long as
Corvin
my
is
shit
just
can play
picking up-
VR, I can draw on it, and I can listen to jams and look at porn
And
sometimes.
you can
I'm
York
good.
it.
I'm set.
Corvin's picking up the dirty clothes. That's what he's doing.
You're gonna pick them all up into like a trash bag.
Yeah.
What does he
just
what does he
pick
what
'em
does he
all up.
smell when he picks up Paul's clothes?
Blood, which doesn't
Shit.
bother him too much because of his background. And I mean, the smell doesn't bother him too much because of his background, so it's not perturbed, but to everyone else, there's a vague smell of like dead ass trash and blood, but blood doesn't bother y'all too much because that's what y'all eat.
And
And
cum,
it
I
doesn't bother
imagine.
me because it doesn't bother me
What?
because I have iron gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul,
Anyway.
do you cum in your pants?
Also,
No.
if the hand was for
believe you.
me, just to make that clear.
Yeah, this one
Yeah, I-
eats dead
I
bodies.
figured- Yeah, I figured from process of elimination.
There's 3 blood
'cause Paul went
bags,
straight-
1, 2, 3, and then
Paul
there's a
went-
hand.
Yeah, because Paul went straight for the blood bag, and Angela was fucking disgusted, and I already know what I wanted.
Blair
It's part
does
of
her
my job.
research
That's
on the
all it
people
is.
that she takes care of. She a bitch, but she makes sure all of her people are well taken care of as long as they don't like fuck her over. She is at your beck and call within reason. And she's crazy because she's old. If someone
Well,
can
yeah,
guess
old people are
from
crazy.
what era Blair is from without Cam cheating, because I already told Cam, I can give them 1 extra jot of XP. By the way, everyone has 5 for participating today. So y'all have 25 in total. But I'll give y'all 1 extra if anyone can guess what era Blair is from. I will put
How many
down
guesses do we get?
as many as y'all want. Till someone gets it.
19th century.
19th century. Let me go. I'm looking for something specific, but you might be warm.
The Renaissance.
I think that's
No,
too early.
that's a little too
No.
early.
Industrial Revolution.
Maybe a little too early.
Industrial was like, was that early or late 1800s? That was like late 1800s.
Yeah, that's way too early. 1800 is a little early.
1960s.
You are close.
1970s.
1920s.
Colders.
The
Warmer.
1980s.
Actually, I think you got it.
Fuck.
1920 to 1933.
Like right before the Great Depression.
Who you are pretty close. 1920 to 1933. If someone can give me the specific name of era, I will give it to him.
Fuck.
The Greatest Generation.
Not generation. It's called a quarter like blank era, like very specific, like the blank era.
Fuck.
Starts with a P.
Fuck. Come on.
The
Porno!
Not porn.
The porn era.
That's my kind of era.
It's in the 1920s,
That's a great guess, Casey.
1930s, and it happened, I'm pretty sure, mostly in the States. Because she's from the States. She's from New York.
Prohibition era. There we go.
Perfect. You get your 1 XP.
Mikado gets it too. He said it first.
I was searching it up. Fuck me.
This one got it without Googling it. He 1000% deserves it. So you get 26 in total. Everyone else should have 25 in total.
Wait, didn't Staccato yell it out and then Casey yell it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear him.
Shit. Okay, both of you can have 1, so both of you can have 26.
Okay.
I'll pay attention.
This one couldn't guess because I've already told him he played fucking Dark Skylands with me, so he can't say anything.
Gibbity.
Alright, so how the fuck do I level up my shit?
So there should be an experience at the bottom left of the sheet. So y'all can Google this, right? And if y'all want to update something on your sheet, just let me know. Basically, if you Google VTM experience buy or something like that, I'm pretty sure there should be a cheat that says how much experience you need to get a specific thing. Like you can get like disciplines, and I think it costs a lot more if you want to get disciplines outside of your clan, I'm pretty sure.
So
yeah,
18
experience
plus
points table guide. So to increase an attribute, it's the new level times 5. So say if you have 2 in an attribute, you gotta multiply that by 5. And that's how much it'll be. Yeah, it says like, so increasing strength from 2 to 3 will cost 15. To increase a skill, it'll be the new level times 3. For a new specialty, it'll be 3. To level up your clan discipline, it's the level times 5. Another discipline, including predator type, caitiffs, none of y'all are caitiffs, that don't matter none. Blood sorcery ritual, that will be for that one. Hi, Grim.
So if I want to increase
Huh?
my awareness, how much would that
Oh yeah,
cost?
blood ritual.
What's your awareness at right now?
1 point.
So it would cost 5 to increase that to 2.
Okay.
So if you want to do that math now, you totally can.
So me and Grim got 5 XP and these two got 6.
Yes.
So that means I have 20 XP overall, right?
No, you have
'Cause I started with 15.
25. You have 25.
25.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to do those changes too.
so I have 25 XP overall?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have 26, so...
Yes.
This was really fun. I
Awareness, and I
really
have
enjoyed it.
21.
Yeah. I will tell you this much. After y'all left the club, it was improv from there. That is all I had planned. Because this one, I had planned for him to not show up.
So that's why he came out of the closet.
No, y'all were gonna find him in the closet, except he would be knocked the fuck out. Or I would be playing him.
Oh, he is gay.
He was into that shit.
And athletics from 1 to 2, that's another 5, right?
You know, I was really expecting
yeah.
Paul to dress up as Sakato's dressed right now, skirt and all.
I trust y'all to level up your sheets on your own without consulting me unless you have questions. I trust that y'all will like do the math and like subtract from your experience. But if there's like a question about like recommendations of what I would level up, but if you have anything at 1, it's not too bad to just spend the 5 experience to increase it. But if there's like a discipline that you want, or this one has to focus on blood sorcery or thaumaturgy. I think thaumaturgy is a better name. They change it in V5. Dumbasses. You obviously rely on your rituals to do what you need to do, like clerics or whatever. But having disciplines or disciplines outside of your clan are also pretty good. Sakato, you need to rely on it for your long-term goal.
Okay.
So, but obviously don't overdo it. Obviously spend where you need to. But that should be like your main focus, if that's what you want to like lead toward.
Okay, so I need.
This is my first time running a tabletop. I hope it wasn't dog shit.
No,
Minus
it was
like the
great.
one
I thought
shot,
it
which was
fun
kind of
as
shit.
I thought it was really
So-
fun.
I know you just explained it, but how does leveling up attributes and skills work?
I'll put in the website in the group chat and then pin it, so I don't have to like re-explain it.
Okay.
And then increase skill new level times 3.
Enter. And then pin.
I got a cramp in my hand for some fucking reason. Ow.
Stop getting cramps in your hands. What are you, old?
He's old.
I'm younger than both of you.
He's old.
Ow.
I got
And
5 XP. So I can't really upgrade any of my existing attributes. That requires 10 or
5,
more.
10,
So
15. So clarity from 2 to 3 would be 15? Question mark.
Y'all got calculators. I ain't a calculator.
Oh, is the XP at the bottom XP that's already been used, or XP that's like free to use?
What do you mean?
Like, is the XP at the bottom the XP we can use to upgrade stuff?
Like, your 26
that just
XP
our
is literally
overall
like what you
XP?
can spend.
It's like your bank.
So
Yeah.
if we spend all of it, we have to set it to 0.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, so
Just to make my life easier, though, if you do make any changes, just let me know so I'm not like, why can the fucking Ravnos do fucking thaumaturgy out of fucking nowhere? Or whatever the fuck. Or like, why can the Toreadors like poop shadow birds? Like, what the fuck?
Shadowberry, right?
Just be like, hey, I increased my firearms to whatever. Or hey, I use my points to like buy a merit. That's fine. Just keep me posted as to what y'all are doing so that way you can add to the story, especially your merits, because those will make things a little bit interesting. And your flaws, too.
So since Susano is taking somewhat of a
Group.
leadership role, I'm gonna give
When's our
him
next
2
session?
points.
This one comes back on the 11th, so probably sometime around there.
Okay.
Okay, so since Susano is taking somewhat of a leadership role in this, I'm gonna give him 2 points in leadership. So 5 plus the 10, that's 15 XP. So I got 10 XP left in my bank.
I have like 1 XP left in my bank.
You're spending all that shit, Jesus.
I'll add a point in stealth. Actually, no. Hold on. I'll add a point in awareness, so that brings my XP to 0. Yeah.
I'm
Control
hot. My
S,
dad needs to put
save.
his AC in bed.
Yeah, you're hot, alright.
Fuck off.
So now I have 2 points in awareness and 2 points in leadership.
Okay. This one's just spending all 26 of his points.
You can't really
I'm gonna
spend
save-
one extra point though.
I'll save my XP for now.
This pen scared the fuck out of me. I did not know it was so close to me.
And
You can have it.
pen jump scare.
I just didn't realize how
Puts
close
pen
it
in your
was to me.
face. Ooh. Puts pen in your face.
Pin.
Ooh.